Welcome to Shorts Beyond Measure, where fashion, interiors, and psychology get the stylish, savvy, and slightly therapeutic touch.
We're Tara West, Caroline Baltz, and Allison Goldberg, a fashion stylist and 2 interior designers who are also trained as psychotherapists.
So let's get into what's trending, what's tired, and what's actually worth your time. Because good style and good decisions should never be short-lived.
Good morning, ladies.
What's up?
How's it going?
Good.
Wow, can we cut that and start again, please?
Why? That's fine. How is it going?
That was like a big cheer.
I know.
How much coffee did you drink this morning?
Not much.
You've got your workout in already. We can tell.
I did work out this morning, actually.
You're so good. I joined Lifetime, but I'm going to quit.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Come to Equinox. We can hang out.
Okay, but I don't go, so it would kind of be a waste of money.
Well, maybe that'll be a motivator.
I would, but I know a lot of people at Lifetime, and I'm just like, what am I doing? I have a gym in my house, and I don't use that. Why would I use a gym like that I have to drive to?
Well, a lot of people, when they have gyms in their house, still like to go to the gym because it motivates them. Oh, it's a social thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I like the social aspect, but I don't want to work out.
So, Caroline, you had something to start with. Yeah?
Oh, yeah. So I took a trip to England recently, in between these last podcasts that we had, and I did something called the Bespoke Path at Heckfield. It was a wild. So they have something called a bothy that's really, when Allison and I went to this manor outside of London, we used it as a spa. We were like getting facials and a massage.
Very typical Allison.
Yeah. But it has this whole other component to it that's very spiritual and medical and like the central nervous system reset, they call it. So I went on it for 4 days. I show up. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do. I had functional medicine consultations where I'm holding electrodes in my hands. I had spa medicine, like literally like herbs rubbed all over me in a spa.
No ayahuasca?
It was like a little bit on that, but no drugs,
okay,
no drugs. Anyway, it got me into this really creative space, and I thought about a presentation that I wanted to write, and I'm in the process of writing it still, but it basically is looking at, with AI, what are the skills that are going to be still useful that, like, okay, we don't need to do benchmarking, right? We don't need to do spreadsheets anymore. We don't need but what are the things that are going to still be important? And I have found through the research that our judgment, our ability to read a room, our like emotional awareness of what we're feeling, like, something seemed a little off. Like those cues chat will never be able to do that.
Right.
Someone was talking about that in terms of like a DJ, and I said the same thing. Like, yeah, you can put on a playlist, but the playlist can't read the room. Shout out DJ Heaven for always reading the room.
Good. He's so good.
So the AI topic is obviously very, very hot right now because it's happening. And so my husband is in cybersecurity, and that is all he'll freaking talk about. And he's worried for our children in college because he doesn't know what will be the next job for them. What will be the intake job, the job that you all started with that may no longer exist. And he is driving my daughter, Sienna, absolutely crazy. In fact, I was shopping the other day for a client, and her and I are crying, laughing so hard because I'm like, I feel like I'm living in doomsday because he is so worried, but in a lot of ways, like what you're saying is, what will be okay and what won't. And the truth of the matter is, we don't necessarily know.
Chat might know. Did you ask Chat?
Chat will be so positive about it, right, Dave? Chat will be like, everything's going to be okay. Yeah. Would you like me to draw a plan for you?
Right.
But Chat
good comment, Dave.
I was going to say something, but then she said it so well. So that's a great point you just made on the podcast, Tara. Would you like me to suggest some more witty comments for your podcast, Shorts Beyond Measure?
Well, let's ask Dave. Dave, in your world, I'm sorry, Caroline, I interrupted you, but are you a little concerned? Because would AI impact what you do?
Yeah, it already pressing buttons.
That's what I am to you, Allison. I'm just a monkey pressing buttons. Yeah.
Sure.
So it's already affecting my world profoundly, but so far it's mostly been good. Like after you guys finish a show, I upload it and AI generates a transcript. AI can generate the show notes. If you want to find 10 like highlights, it can do that and like actually create the clips, but you always have to check them sort of. So for me, it's making my life faster, but I don't think you'd feel comfortable coming in here and just talking to a robot, would you? I don't, there's still the creative touches in podcasting is what makes a podcast great. Would you want to listen to a podcast just robots talking to each other?
No.
So, but it is scary in that it's can replace things. Anything that you can do in a computer, you have to think about how it will change. Thus far, I mean, I know you guys use chat, right? It's great for podcasting because if it's like we ran out of ideas, give me 10 interesting questions for the next guest. Give me 10 interesting topics. So for all that, it's good, but it's not replacing podcasters.
Right.
Yeah, I think for interior design, it's helped us in terms of visuals. Like we can go on Gemini or whatever and create a visual, but we're still the creative behind it. I don't think they have that ability yet, but...
And you're the one that's installing it for the final results.
Right. It's just a mood board, but instead of like, the individual images or paying someone to render it, chat can just do it for us.
Right, but I'm saying what is good too is like we will physically need you still because of the
everyone physically needs me.
Because you have to get the finished you have to get it done.
Well, and here's a concretized example, right? Like, so Chatty puts together a kitchen for somebody and place the appliances, It puts the microwave, above. What happens when you have a microwave that's not, under the counter level? You make a cup of tea and you spill it on yourself as you're taking it out of the microwave. Not good.
Right, and if you're a robot, it doesn't matter if you spill it on yourself, but if you're human, it does.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
See how smart I am?
I think the entertainment business is worried as well because, they don't know how that, I don't know if you guys saw, but it had created this AI little clip of Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise, and it looked very realistic. And so that kind of sent shockwaves through the entertainment industry. And, the entertainment industry is already, in so many ways has changed. I was on the Sherry Show, which I wasn't able to tell you guys.
Amazing.
But that was really
So
fun.
good.
But she's canceled.
Yeah.
That was it.
Because you were on it?
Yeah, because I got her canceled because I was so good. They want me to take over. Because TV is, I don't want to say it's dead, but it's like people stream now. So,
yeah.
Although
Right.
a lot of people watch that show, which I couldn't believe, but really.
Yeah, I watched it on YouTube. I didn't watch the live episode.
Right, because you would probably never just even turn. Well, you're probably not home that time of day, but
Might be.
but it's not it's not like it used to be, where that is the only place that you could see it.
Right. And I will say, I can interject my opinion anyway on your job and your importance because, this turtleneck I have on,
It's a good one.
It's so good.
I love that color.
I know.
And I bought it because your recommendation. I saw it on Instagram. And obviously DM'd you. You're like, here's the link, whatever. And it feels so good, right?
What turtleneck is it? I
It's
missed it.
Fallon and Ava. They're sisters.
Oh.
And they grew up wearing turtlenecks. They're from Connecticut. And so they created this line, and they're beautiful, beautiful.
Is it cashmere?
I think it's a cotton cashmere
I think
blend.
it's a cotton blend.
Oh, love
cashmere
it.
Blend, yeah.
So you can wash it or no?
And then they have this
Oh,
one
okay.
that has a bow. We shot that.
Yeah.
It has a bow tie in the back. The neck ties as a bow.
So
it's really cute.
cute.
So anyway, what you're saying is people are still being inspired by real people.
At the end of the day, your ability to feel the fabrics, right? Your ability to know how it wears, to know a good, all of that is going to be really important. And the name of the presentation is the Somatic Advantage, because I actually dial it back to, we need to be able to feel our feelings in order to stay ahead of AI, because AI can't feel. But so many people run from their feelings. They numb out over their feelings. They can't tolerate them.
I know who you're talking about.
So where are you going to present this?
Well, I'm working with an organization that it's called Pop Events, and they have all of the internal event planners for corporations. Like Advent International has a internal person, and so I'm meeting with them to tell them about my presentation, and then when they need programming or whatever.
I'm her marketing director, so send all emails my way.
Have you thought about putting it on Substack, or do you have a Substack?
I don't have a Substack account, but I definitely.
I don't even know what Substack is.
Substack is a new. It's not even a newer platform because it's been around for a while, but it's more people now going back to the written form. Although you can add video and you can add big pictures now, but it's like a blog in a sense, but in a place where everybody can be like a social outlet, and it's becoming very popular. I have it. It's taken a while to build. I just tap into whatever is next because I just feel like I don't want to be behind, and that's just for fashion. You have to do it. But you might want to start because you're very prolific and you like to write. So you should maybe start a little Substack.
Yeah, that's a really good idea. Right now, it's just I've started by putting it on my LinkedIn, and then word
What's
of mouth.
What's LinkedIn? Just
yeah, you don't need a LinkedIn because I do our LinkedIn stuff.
But
I have a LinkedIn, by the way. I think it says like my college graduation.
You could
date.
write a really funny Substack. Like it would be hysterical.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
I actually love to write. I just don't like to put it anywhere.
Well, that's a good place because it takes a while to grow.
Oh, okay, perfect. No one will read it. I'm in.
But it's such a interesting and kind of scary and for some people and some jobs. I mean, they're going to be gone.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They
Bye,
already are.
Dave.
Yeah.
Well, there's going to be a pushback, though. I think I wouldn't be surprised to see someone introduce a bill saying if you release a video publicly on social media and it contains artificial intelligence, that you need to put a little AI thing in the corner because you guys are on TikTok a lot and Instagram, and how many times have you seen a video? They go, "Oh my God, I can't believe! Wait a minute, that's fake. It's AI,
Yeah.
right?"
They do say you have to say something on Instagram, but
Nobody does.
Nobody does.
Yeah.
But if you ever seen those videos where I kind of pop in a picture of maybe whatever, people are always saying to me, "Is that AI? Is that it's not?"
Yeah.
I literally just use an app to put those pictures in, but you're supposed to say it.
It might get stronger. I don't know. The more interesting thing about the Tom Cruise Brad Pitt fake fight is that it hasn't happened before because the technology's been around for at least 5 years now. You started seeing those face swap videos that were like so realistic, and now the thing is the technology exists now. So pick an actor who's not with us anymore, John Candy, right? The technology exists for them to create a movie tomorrow starring John Candy.
Right.
It absolutely does, and it would probably look really convincing. And it could be good. So why hasn't it happened yet? Is the entertainment industry has been pretty successful in holding it back, and people happily, I think people still prefer humans, and so.
But it's like go back to that feeling, right? You see like a TikTok or whatever of a raccoon falling down the stairs and then drinking a beer or something, and you're like, oh, that's fake. What's the feeling? The feeling is you feel duped.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we don't like that as humans. We want authenticity.
You know what it just makes me remember is during COVID, I would be like literally the only person at the mall with the other stylist, Missy McInnes. She's awesome. We'd be like, this is so weird, but we got a parking spot. But it was only the two of us, and Neiman Marcus like, what is going on? But anyways, when we could all go back, and so much of my job and probably yours is communicating and being around people. And I talk to 100 people a day, whether face to face or over the phone or whatever. And we need human connection. That's just the real life. You have to have, and when you're
That's
doing
baseline,
and our jobs are personal. I'm in somebody's closets. Most of the time I see people naked. I mean, that is, and it's so personal. And you're
you just asked to see me.
Wait, what?
Everybody's going to sign up now.
Dave wants to be a stylist.
The wait list just gets crazy. And you guys too.
Dave just hired you.
You're in personal spaces all the time, and that can't be faked.
Yeah. No, I agree.
So we're much needed.
We're needed.
We are.
But we talked about the therapy thing before. How will that affect therapy?
But like the therapy and the
Oh, the
answers
therapy
and
screws you up. It's like tells you you're always right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes. Every time. And you're like, I am right. I hate that person. They're dead to me.
But it's true. Like, it's wrong.
Yeah.
It's patently wrong sometimes. Like, I literally was looking up this professor at Brown University, and his last name was Contradakis. And I'm like, I know somebody Contradakis. Who is it? Oh, I went to school with this girl, Maria Contradakis, when I went to Pomfret to boarding school. It was wrong. I was like, is this Maria Kontradaus's father. It was like, yes, it absolutely is. And I was like, then I looked it up, and her name isn't even Maria. I went back to the book.
You are the father.
Now you're breaking news to a family that's not. It's not true.
Where's Jerry Springer when you need him?
You're like creating this false story, right?
Yes,
Narrative.
This narrative that's it was just patently wrong. Like,
Yeah.
whoa.
That is so funny. Well, you know, this conversation will obviously continue because here we are and this is what's happening. So I think, you know, as most people say, just, you know, stay aware. You can't hide from it. It's happening. So try to get ahead of it, I guess, if you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stay human.
Stay human. Feel your feelings.
Bye.
Bye.
That's it for this week's Shortlist. Thanks for listening.
If you enjoyed today's conversation, share it, leave a review, or let us know what's on your short list.
Shorts beyond measure, because the most important things in life can't be quantified.